And welcome back to another Star Citizen Invictus launch week 2952. Before we begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, help this channel grow. And this is going to be a very fast and simple, video. And at the same time, this is a very big brand. So let's get on to it and see what do we have for us for today. And we have definitely a cool new concept to flight ready ship/vehicle. It is the Drake Mule, which is very interesting, very nice. And but we're gonna take an in-depth look on it later. On a separate video for this guy. So stay tuned for that. And next, we're gonna move on to what do we have for Drake. First, we have the Buccaneer, $110. This is technically a light fighter, but the most expensive light fighter in the verse. Personally, it is actually not bad, but it is kinda expensive for light fighter. Maximum firepower, but paper thin armor, and that's not fun. Don't really like it. But it is actually quite good. I suggest buy in-game, right? Do know that all these ships are purchasable in-game, so yeah. Next, we have the Drake Caterpillar. This is a transport and heavy freight. It is $330. Unfortunately, this has got dethroned by the Hercules C2 or the C2 Hercules from Crusader Industry. So no longer it is that good. But still, it is a modular ship, so $330 might be a good pick. Personally, this ship is, I like this ship, but it went up in price for 2 or 3 times, so I miss a lot of opportunities to get this ship for cheap. So yeah, not a big fan of it, but still, it is a decent ship. In fact, some of the module which gives you some command capability-ish, which could be a very good pickup for small organization. So I'm gonna keep an eye out, because when the modular thing comes up, it's going to be quite interesting. Next, we have the Drake Corsair. This is an exploration ship. It's not available yet, but $215. This is technically a RSI Constellation Andromeda competitor. Obviously, it'll be cheaper, but at the same time, would it be cheap enough? Because the Andromeda is $240, the Corsair is $215. Maybe they're gonna be side by side, same value. Hard to say, because when Corsair gets flight ready, it might be $250. Now, that's my personal view, but at the same time, that's my not view. That's my prediction. Tough. It's a bit tough. All right. Moving on, we have the Cutlass Black. Now, this is my gold standard for anybody in the game, especially for solo pilot. If you already got your Avenger Titan and you say, hey, what is my next ship? The Cutlass Black is the tried and true everyone's ship, and it is a very good daily driver. Highly recommend, even though if you're a solo pilot. If you can buy with with cash, that's nice, but of course I would suggest in-game, buy it in-game, because if you're gonna spend so much money, $100, if you're gonna spend money and you want to get the best bang out of it, Cutlass Black, $100, really no regrets, and I love this ship. Next, we have the Cutlass Blue, $175. Now this one's a bit expensive, extra $75. You get basically a bounty hunting ship. Then again, it's extra $175. That's not really that cool. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of the price tag. Like the ship, not the price tag. Next, we have the Cutlass Red. Now, this was my used to go-to daily driver, because it allows you to respawn on a ship. $135. It was the best best value ever. But unfortunately, they reworked the medical bed. I don't know why I say Burke. And because of that, I already knew it's gonna rework a little bit, because $135 is too good to be true. It has great firepower plus a respawn point. To me it's way too good. So to me it is nice, but if you're gonna do a lot of FPS combat, actually the Cutlass Red is actually quite good, especially if you're gonna play as a group. Plus it has a nice little searchlight up here. Love it. But if I were to recommend, I no longer can recommend this ship anymore, because there is no respawn point. Next, we have the Cutlass Steel at $235. Now this one is a bit too expensive. It's a combat dropship. It is maximum firepower for a dropship, but it's tough. It's tough. I won't really recommend. Yeah, so that's that. Next up, we have the Dragonfly Black. Now, this is a vehicle, a hover vehicle, first vehicle in the game. And personally, $40, it's nice, but I would say grab the mule. Mule is $40 and it's LTI. Yes, we're gonna talk more about LTI later, especially at its own video, but we can talk a bit, we're gonna talk a bit later. Why should you buy concept ship? And personally, vehicle, I would say skip. Next, we have the Drake Herald. This is a medium data ship at $85. It's an easy skip for me. Its utility is just to smuggle data. And because of that, I think the MSR is way better, in my opinion. Sure, it is more expensive. That's that. Next, we have the Drake Kraken, $1,650, and the Kraken Privateer at $2,000. This is definitely the same ballpark as the Idris and the Javelin. It is, it's a bit too much. If you're a small organization and you want to have a nice mobile base, sure, but at $2,000 or $1,650, I would say skip. Definitely skip, because you can get the Polaris for cheaper. Personally, Polaris is way better. Definitely way better. And of course, if you want Idris P, it's cheaper by $100, $150 to be precise. Next, we have the Drake Mule. Now, this is a $45 flight concept to flight ready ship. And this is gonna be quite an interesting addition to the verse. Personally, if you're gonna buy the vehicle just to drive around, pick it in game instead. $45 is just too much. But if you want to buy because it's a new ship and all new ship comes with LTI, then yes, you should pick this up and upgrade to more expensive ship. Last but not least, we have the Drake Vulture. Now, this is a specialty ship. It is a light salvage ship. The first in the, first in the game, the only salvaging ship in the game right now. No, Reclaimer is a salvaging ship. The only single pilot seat salvaging ship in the game. I get so tongue twisted because right now specialty ship is only multi-crew plus solo. And Vulture is it's the only solo ship versus the Prospector for MISC, which is also the solo mining ship. Yep. So that's that. Next, we're gonna move on to the Vulture with 10 years insurance. That's the Warborn Daily Deal, and that is what we want, and it's awesome. So we've got to upgrade now. What can we do? We can upgrade for $130. Sorry, so we have a $10 coupon, which is fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. And what is this armor? That is interesting. Alright, we don't need to see any of those. And that's it. That's all I have for you for the Drake Interplanetary Show ship sale. And before we end, small little PSA is that we have, or if you want, we can get a cheaper price or discounted starter pack into Star Citizen. We have the Pisces, we have the Avenger Titan, both at $45 and $63 respectively, which is nice. And yeah, I think it's great. But of course, I would recommend the Squadron 42 combo, $65 and $83 respectively. Personally, it is it's a good price in my opinion, and that's that. So that's all I have. Yep, that's all. There's many other ships there. So do note all these ships are optional. You only need the starter pack, and that's it. That's all I have. So like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys in the next Star Citizen video update. Now we got a finale, so once we hit the finale, we're gonna do a recap of what ship should you get and my personal pick for Invictus launch week 2952. Until then, see you guys next time and fly safe in the verse. Actually, it's more like see you in the verse and fly safe. Man, I need to work on my speech a little bit. Right. See ya.